Hello, I'm Santa Shark, and this is my review on Santa's Sleigh. Now, I waited a year to review this movie. I was going to review it last year, but I ran out of time. So, let's talk about the movie. I actually like it. I guess you can call it maybe like a guilty pleasure for me, but, you know, it's just, it's a fun little Christmas horror movie. I mean, it's a horror comedy. It's like, you know, horror-y. Yeah. Okay, so Bill Goldberg stars as Santa Claus, and Santa is actually supposed to be the devil's son. And like 1,000 years ago, you know, Santa and this angel made a bet that if he gets they show this scene through like a claymation, kind of like a tribute to the old, you know, claymation, you know, Christmas specials you see on TV, like back in the 60s, like Rudolph and Santa Claus is coming to town. Okay, they make this bet that if you can get this rock as close as you can to this little ice hole without it going in, that, you know, Santa has to be good for the next 1,000 years. But, you know, if he's not, then, like, if he didn't get it, then all hell would break loose. But luckily, the angel won, and then Santa had to be good for 1,000 years, and he had to be, you know, the Santa Claus we know today. You know, he had to go around delivering presents and, you know, stuff to kids, and they show it through the opening credit sequence. They show, like, 1065, 1885, 1955, and it's kind of all the different decades that he had to be nice. But first, in the very beginning, we got cameos by James Caan, Chris Kattan, Rebecca Gayheart, and some other people. I don't know. So they're just having like a little dysfunctional family Christmas, being all, I hope I get a new cell phone this year. My old one sucks. Stuff like that. Then all of a sudden, you know, Santa comes in. They play like this very cheerful Christmas song, and then Santa just starts killing them all, like shoving knives in their hands and beating them with a stick and throwing the star of the Christmas tree into their bag, and just, yeah, it's good fun. Oh, and the Fran Drescher from The Nanny is in it. Then we get to our hero, Nicholas Yulson, who is the grandson of like the crazy crackpot in town who knows all about Christmas and knows all about what Santa really is. Spoilers. Nicholas's grandpa is the angel who, you know, who made the bet with Santa in the very beginning, about like 1,000 years ago. So Nicholas Yulson works for Mr. Green. He has this deli, and he works with this smoking hot girl named Mary, or they call her Mac. Miss Mary Mac, you know that. And her played by Emily DeRaven, and damn, she is beautiful. She is hot. She is so adorable. You might know her from the TV version of Carrie and some little show called Lost. I don't think anyone's ever watched that. So, yeah, they're kind of like together, sort of. They're kind of like friends with health benefits that work with each other. They just really adorable with each other. But anyway, yeah, you know, Nicholas's grandpa, I can't remember his name, so I'll just call him Grandpa Yulson. So, you know, Grandpa has all these really weird crackpot inventions. Grandpa is played by Robert Culp, by the way. He has all these weird inventions that he's like an eccentric, and just kind of people think he's crazy, but, you know, really he's the only sane person in town. So while all this is going on, Santa is just going around killing people. He goes to, he pretends like he's one of the Salvation Army Santas, and just sticks a sharp candy cane into some guy's eye while they play some awesome Christmas song. And then he goes to a strip club where the pastor of the church goes, and it's like, you know, because all pastors like going to strip clubs. And then he, you know, starts killing the bouncers there, and tries to, you know, starts killing all the strippers, and yeah, Santa's gangsta. Then we get to Christmas morning, and then we see these two boys, you know, they're being all bratty, like they want to open their presents, and then boom, their heads explode off. Exploding kids' heads is funny. Alright, so the other thing I thought was funny, where the pastor was like reading off all the stripper names at church, saying, oh, we should pray for the salvation for Crystal Candy, Dixie Wrecked, and all these, you know, awesome, sexy stripper names. So Santa is going after Nicholas now, Nicholas Yulson, because his grandpa. So like, because the bet's over now. All bets are off. And so Nick and Mary, Nicholas and Mary, or Mary Mac, whatever you want to call her, they try to run away from Santa, try to get away from him, and just Nicholas's boss, Mr. Green, gave him a clock that kind of tells all the different time zones. And then, they figure that whenever the clock strikes midnight in the North Pole, then Santa will just leave and, leave him alone. So, will they make it to midnight in the North Pole or not? So yeah, this movie is, I guess, a guilty pleasure for me. I really enjoyed it. It's grown on me over the years, and it's a good movie to just cuddle up with and just sleep with. Not in that way. I'm not gonna make sweet love to the DVD or nothing. But just pretend it's like December 23rd or 23rd. It's like midnight. You want to get cozy, you want to get snuggy, and you want to just have something to listen to while you're going to sleep. It could be Santa's Sleigh. Just kind of just watch it, and it's you go to sleep. It's a comforting movie. So in all, I would give it a B+. Because yeah, I'm gonna try to watch it every year for Christmas now. I really enjoy it, and I really recommend that you look it up if you want to. It's a horror comedy that it should become a cult classic.